All right, section 1.3, part 1. We're going to be shifting gears here a little bit. We're going to be talking about lines. Okay. First thing with lines is slope-intercept form. I know you guys have seen this in the past. This might be reviewed to you. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m and x mean something. Okay, they mean m is our slope, and b is our y-intercept. Okay, where our line crosses our y-axis. That is what b is. To find slope, there is a slope formula. Easily you can just look at the rise over run. Okay. There is an equation. You can take y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Just looking at our x and y coordinates, you can say, well, the slope is, take the y's, subtract them, over the x's and subtract them. Okay? Or you can just simply look at the rise over the run. Okay, let's get into some examples of what we'll be doing here. This first one says, use the graph to write an equation of the line. Okay. Well, what's our equation? It's y equals mx plus b. And we need to find those two things. We need to find the slope and we need to find the y-intercept. Okay, the slope. Let's find the slope. Slope is rise over run. They give us a nice little chart here. They say our rise is 3 and our run is 50. Okay, if they didn't give us that, we'd have to find from one point to the other what our rise over run would be. But they give it to us here, which is nice. So there's m. Now we have to find our b, or our y-intercept. Okay, and that's actually pretty easy. That's nice and given to us right there at 0. Okay, so y-intercept is 0. From there, we can write our new equation. We have y equals m, which is 3 over 50. We found that. X plus our y-intercept, which is 0. Okay, there's our new equation of the line. Do we have to write plus 0? No, we don't. You can if you want to, or you can just say y equals 3 over 50x. All right. Let's look at another example. Okay, same type of thing. We want to find our new equation, y equals mx plus b. Okay, let's find our slope first. Slope is rise over run. So our rise, how far it goes up, is 10 over our run, which is 2. We can simplify this. 10 over 2, or 10 divided by 2, we can say is 5 over 1, which is basically the same thing as 5. So there's our slope, is 5. But what is our y-intercept? Our y-intercept is right there, but we really don't have a number. We could kind of guess. It looks like it's about 15, maybe 16, but it could be 15.2. We don't know for sure. So our y-intercept, I'm going to abbreviate and just say y-int, y-intercept, is actually something we, oh, no, it's not ready. There we go. Woo! Okay, now it's ready. Our y-intercept is actually a question mark. We don't know what that is. We're not sure yet. So how do we find this? Well, let's take what we know. We know that y is equal to 5x plus b. but we have to find b, because we don't know exactly what it is yet. We're not sure. They give us a good piece of information, and that is right there. They give us a point on that line, which is very critical here. We know that 540 is a point on that line. With that point, we know that 5 is our x coordinate and 40 is our y. Right? That's how we graph. X comes before y. Well, what can we do with this information? We can plug 5 in for x and 40 in for y. And then we can solve for b. That's what we can do. So we can say that 40 is equal to 5 times 5 plus b. Okay, if we solve this, we know that 40 equals 5 times 5 is 25 plus b. And if we subtract 25 from both sides, we're left with, these cross out, we're left with b is equal to 15. Okay, we found our y-intercept. We're not done. We're not done with this problem yet. We still have to take our formula, y equals 5x plus b, and we have to plug in 15. So our new equation, or our equation for this line, is y equals 5x plus 15. That's our equation of this line. Okay, that is our final answer, our golden answer. It's the answer we're looking for, the one we want is right here. Okay? That is our final answer. Moving forward, this is one you can try. I do want to touch on our slope, or our rise over run. This one, our rise is actually down to. How do we write down to? It's actually a negative. Okay, -2. Still going to the right 4. We're still going in that positive direction with our run, so that's still a positive 4. And that can simplify to 1/2. Okay, just something to know as you try that one. That it's a negative slope. So you guys go ahead and pause the video and try that one. Then hit play and you'll be right back to where we are. Alright, again, we want an equation y equals mx plus b. Our m is our slope, and then our slope is our rise over run. And much like the one you tried, this has a negative rise. It goes down 16. And our run, it goes to the right 4, it's positive, so it's positive 4. If we simplified negative 16 over 4, we'd be left with negative 4, which is a great thing. Our y-intercept is actually, they even give it to us. They say 0, 20. That's our y-intercept. We know that because our x is 0. Well, when x is 0, right, we're talking about the y-intercept. So our b is 20. Y-intercept is 20. Okay, good to know. We can write our equation right away. We can say y is equal to negative 4x plus 20. There's our final answer. Okay, down here is a good question for you guys. Try that. I'm not going to go through it, but I'd like you guys to try it. See how far you can get. If you want to show me your answers later after you try it, go for it. Okay, that'd be great. That'd be awesome to see what you guys can come up with for that one.